Men can trust and Sassane de Papa. Egwama Sama Dodo Waka Swa Dentra de Ye Kotoku Fancheneko. A Hogina Sassini go home. I didn't hear in Taman. Now when near Namal Estate and Construction Limited from Kodin come on. His son is said, oh, pass as a Papa Padia. One is on your Mutin come on. Office on my summer obey you for rest of Honomo more. One number 0205 051525 0205 051525 and I'm putting 0598 653 9999. Now when you're Namal Estate and Construction Limited, Indian come on. He's an as a Papa Party. Nina, Namal Estate and Construction Limited, and there's no Mudin come on. I'm Masama Dodo Waka, so teacher Mante Dentra Kotoku Fancheneko. A Honina. In Sassinu go home, 80 and Tam, Nako Pebito. Sukudia, Ayana Yepa, Yanuntino, Safata says so near Suku Papa, Erantana School now Kosian, now why Jimubia now Bayani Papa, the party true ever your my name. I don't know I come for Kessben University College, I'm a water. I was in the 2026-2027 admission or maybe I didn't hear in time. Now when near Kessben University College, and couldn't come on. Number Boapa. Esuku Amoya affiliated to KNUST. Almost accredited by Ghana Tertiary Education Commission GTAC. And our face professional affiliation with Nursing and Midwifery Council of Ghana, NMC, and our Ministry of Health of Ghana. Next show says Suku na kwa ndim yepa. Suku ni jina ye ni pillars na ye. Enti en tempra na besuan ye. Ye BS in nursing both top up and regular. Ye BS in midwifery both top up and regular. And after ye BS in business administration programs with options in accounting, banking and finance. And after ye human resource management, marketing. Ningina Kessben University College. Ye ningina ebi. BS in Logistics, Procurement and Supply Chain Management. Diploma in Business Administration, Diploma in Public Administration, and after a BA in Politics and International Relations. Jack for phone and a friend paying for no mudin come on. Now courses in the dorsal. Numbers in here 050 1637383 0501 637383 and after years 0275 637383. Now when you're Kessben University paying for ending come on never boapa. Senate is some country so more luxury apartment no. Amuguswa eton na krade na you ready. Enu nteno ye ntemo. Say you 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom and I say 4 bedroom. Nyina are you ready? Enu nteno pebi atopa na ma menchiro bi won krama mu hanom. Na be tobi na ne abusuafo nkoda. Oda obeda. Dan papa. Senate no. I want say Oko Cantonment Edinkra Heights. Danny Bigu Honom. Eagles Place and after Royal Tivoli. And also was Sakumono. And after Meridian Gardens and Woklagon. Ahonina, are you ready? And here in Tawan. Now on a Senate funding come on. Our year 0244 593 276 0244 593 276. And after so because Senate office our 6th floor Ridge Tower. I want Kramemu Hanway. Now name paying phone couldn't come on 0244 593 276. Now on a Senate in paying phone didn't come on. And for more luxury apartment, are you ready to do a cantonment in our face? Yes, I come on and a cloud going on. Nina, Omade Bema. Batampa Process Center, some men can share memano 40 years and above. They're sending the fata ye NSS aqua check and one year prostate, I don't hear in telling aqua check it. So would Jones so frequently at night? Would Jones on Namuja touch? Would Jones on a delay? Would Jones on a week? He said, Beba, Nina. Oh, Batampa Process Center, some men can show us that will last stop one. 80 and now, then you couldn't come on. No, Beba. omo kaswa fi proud last stop kaswa nya no kwan so hono mo a ATN term that one ne Obatampa Prostate Center ending come on omo numbers no omo numbers here 0553 8000678 0553 8000678 now one near Obatampa Prostate Center for ending come on my boy yepa Neti Eclipse Collateral Management so come here. Eclipse Collateral Management in common in here. The year pa. They said they are the game changers when it comes to turning property documents into profit. So what the year Japadian crata do he bet to be the year Juma ma wo. Na wo so nya kakra apojo de. Nina agent Eclipse Collateral Management for so. I don't hear any time now no mun kodin come on. Almost say when it comes to land document perfection, we young Juma yepa. A collateral brokerage, prime brokerage, and to credit brokerage. Nigina Mudima Kutini yepa. Ain't here in time now no couldn't come on because they have the power to transform your future. Almost your property holds it. And it's here in time now on the Eclipse Collateral Management phone couldn't come on. Say your land document perfection won't come on here. As I say, one I walk on. Ain't here in time now go home adenta barrier. I'm be Medimosis Hospital no. Announces that West African SHS 1 kasa. My numbers no. 054 383 2466 054 383 2466. Now I'm paying for the income on. Our Eclipse Collateral Management also for property owners we say think safety and decent income. And then for businesses we say think funding before projects. And it says 7:49 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM. Meeting at the Mansan Song for Kojo Preko Dankwah Matana to 9:45. Namidi Jumedina Baby and after midfield action. Beto also from 9:45 downside to 2 p.m. with the CEO when it comes to sports. Yeah, Abrantia Nankase Mujiola will be in the seat. No, they are twaso amount. Memo watching Emo Aqua Babium Eba DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121. And then on 92.9 FM Kessben Accra, you was circle. Ye ne telecell office no and the dinhwe ni mu ewo ye circle traffic line ase honoma. I said that Twin Towers 4th floor honom na Kessben 92.9 FM Accra. Ye wo enu to be to me aba na edin komo na bibia ye adwuma se fata. Sa so na meka cha wo say wo ye Facebook Kessben 92.9 FM 92.9 FM wonsa ebe kame ewo honom na afi no share comment na afi so like making kind bibia ama and of course with text messages and afi so WhatsApp messages na fa nyina bra making kind nyina eso ama ma me kwa homa no so na me ne me doctor wo so doctor Siama from C4C Liver Specialist Hospital ya ne ni nkomo na afi yemra back ne be di nkomo because nenom nkomo ho yie pa ye be di nkomo afọ man no ho ensem ekoso na no di yie pa no ntino ye be ba na ba be di sankon but ansa na no yen kwhwe apomu na afi no yen hwe de ekoso na watwi de hin na doctor ani e be hyase na afi no yetumi esuan de last week na esuan de for blood clot on this week e be suan de foforo na bibia etumi akoye doctor bibia bokode
good morning. Over the Adaroma, Bibia Boko, Mijidi say also Bibia Boko.
Meso me ho ye pa weekend ye ko ye.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
weekend
nice.
it's me break a cry to me the refresh body no rest take a cry. I think say good. Yes.
O hwe ball.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Don't say body wa woni. Me no mienu eno ani ya groba kwa ya digigi ni. Na me hwe ne ye na me nyawa metimi asere kakra.
O hu ade no. Eti o hwe ofia na ahwe abonten.
Oh, me hwe ofie.
Okay. Enti let me PM
Saturday the me hwe ofie, Sunday na me hwe wa abonten. O say football there onkwa o hwa
na e bibie wo ho.
Your feelings auntie.
True.
If you are needing me, I shall know my back. Me who near my sofa.
Oh, what day? Send the recognize who near my pa. Baby, I question on I know friend. I'm assuming no cotton will be near her near ma.
Perfect.
Being here. Friend, near recording Kakra can say. ya ma obi ehun se di se ne ko ne se ne eba
it's true
da ko matena mpenfo omowo ayesifo si obi aso ho ye de wadama
senior obadi adarama obia ehun ye adarama mobusu a mobua ya de bia me ka say the aim is not just say nipa beti and obeba keke but also yin sua de na yehu de ekoso wo ye nipa dia no muti ya damase bebre ya damase pa
yes ya damase pa yeni komo enne eye juada start of the week edi na odi be chase ene anope
yo bra anope meda wase bebre na sene da ye no mafa we fidie kasie so ada ye loyal listeners nyina ase sifasi juma ku ni nyina workers nyina so ya do mase afi so titru obia and then the first time I would see and so the mesra say but modiana fa kan routines because Monday to Friday biano you didn't come off ya pomodin hu nsem hu na and there mpese me kai order for kakra na yankopon de yankwa chen ochina na ya pick a topic na you breaking it down within the weekend there but say me kai order for say the elko woni peduan mu na kofa o haoba enye nsanko a ebetimi aye eduane kura awudi na nsen kura de ye tete se enuane ahodro bi wo hɔ a ye de niam frafra na etinyenya different taste bi ma etimi mpa che amayen ye nipedua no so ewo kwan a wo de reject niam nti wahwa ye se wo allergies kire se bibi a eba wo nipedua no abohu se na wo ho kekao ubohu se na wo posa weni ubohu se na wo minimu kekao onsemu so kekao ni nyina no eye science e kire se o allergy anasa abia no body no empe so eya na mpe mebre ye bu ye ni gu so kire se e bia ade na eye de and ye be kata ye ni na ye di ni sa ni ye kire se sa ne ma ni nyina ba woni pedua ni mu a e constitute efin no so de mene umienu ye hwe nsi oto these days ni portable a sebio bola ye tututugu kakra hu kakra no ena ebobo mu a na akoso some serious blockage na afei no flooding no eba saa na ni pedua no so etie se efin no ebe dose wo mu a close blockage e woni pedua no mu se ye ka blood clot itimi kofaba itimi so kura sei umoja no se ni ahoɔden na ede nante no na akwa akofa hawaba ye se saa efin ni nyina etina ni pedua no ebetimi aye car smoke ebetimi aye weduane ebetimi aye wonsuo ebetimi aye bibia wonfa weni hu nyina no brebo no na eye saa function of detoxification kire se ono na oye zoom line wejuma ne kase pa yi ni nyina itimesel wo modi ana kai se enioma ode ko widi eni mu no ehun sensanso obesi wo brebo no mu yensu so ye da diabetes ndroso hypertension in roso, arthritis in roso, kidney in roso, stroke in roso, edrobia unumbiano, obria boya biomuno baya the friend drug metabolism. You see, we be a friend first fast metabolism and then second fast metabolism. So I say obey hydrolysis, conjugation and oxidation. So we break it down droning na mayetini absorb into our body until we need a healthy liver. Na the efficacy a drone mo de no so akosoro. Fino ebwa edrone mo edrone ho de kosoro no na esan so esayare kenya ebrebo no ma brebo na nkasa produce more of the proteins. Okay, so we hear proteins because proteins na boa build muscles. Into what will lose weight be bringing proteins and brebo are responsible for the production of albumin, which is a transport protein and a coagulated protein. To say vitamin K, a boama bibi chawa bleed excessively. A very important see the home pacho. Also, why be a bema now prostate condition. And my wadrin yaw say live any prostate in each track of your pacho or dear cover prostate condition, but it through a estrogen, a ma hormone, a cacao in animal memoir. It's in the costro. And on the costro, a prostate in the man who you say a healthy liver, a boy metabolize a hormones. Hormones, which is androgen hormone, testosterone hormone, estrogen hormone, and on the cause of prostate condition, a healthy liver, boa balance wing. Also, so be our bema, sebio, kwambuano, a sperm cells, now what in a coform, a healthy liver, a boa, a balance hormones, ni mawa, with Langdon cells, with Sertoli cells, and with follicle stimulating and luteinizing hormone. I had the gonadotropic releasing hormones, Ninano, about Kosuye, like Kenya with sperm production, now morphology I improve, ability I improve, transport I improve, delivery I improve, now making me abba. Now many abans swing ya J. Now it's mean ya banny be the 2 years so. Meslo, Sabomodiana Kai, so bread body. Organs I can see when you pay the animal in our mudi agro was plain. Titiru was plain now every air the FN mononuclear phagocyte system on a breadborn nesa, on a lymphocyte nesa, on a kidney nesa, it's a mesra or breadborn over touching my pen. Now I'm panel. My own to mean this argument when you know a fee, but now only pay the animal. Sister, bra, a fee now only pay the animal. Na ese obrebuono conditions say fatty liver e kosuru bebre nyina efri sa anyame conditions bi ti say diabetes e kosuru efiwe mu nyina kidney problem no eyefi ni nyina edema wona honhono na body ni nyina honhono na oyefu eye kese ascites empu ahokeka e doso because homogeneous opioid be any histamine acetol be find your skin and tiama ahokeka obebre no the patch of Modiana Mao Brebuo here, the Kenyan with a drone was so as if for City Abejaso. Liverton, the Abamo Bia from 12 years and above. Sam Rene Kono, Nani Marco with the animal. And this week, Yaba share boy, Yokoso Ayeshe, football, so the enemy Mabe Bre and an auntie. It's a dog what Nasi Edim Como yesterday. Na Kakra go from Kakra with the animal. Yeah, advice say, and yamum, and Yantisono. Now the Bibia. Ebe Kenya obrebuono ama brebuono etime detoxifying ye kai say sensa bia no odin ba ni pedian mu a ye brebuono was some special enzymes be ALD enzyme, ALDH enzyme, GGT enzymes, hepatocyte ahodo a eboa yi nsane nyina free ni pedian me pa cho ensa wade bia etime ye cancerous etime chewa ni pedian mu a ema wo cells no multiply abnormally na cause cancer obrebuono nim sa de no nti abribi obehu nsabia no ojai bibia oye na wa concentrate on nsane ye free mu eno na ema condition of fatty liver kosro HCC hepatocellular carcinoma kosro kwaya ye say obia obeba hospital bia almost about 100% no almost about 70% of nkrofo obeba bia oye normal check bia no fatty liver and so now ni say fatty liver say no ho ni nyina no eyo hawa mesra say ye didi num koba nko stress ni nyoma ka ho die en to weni enjeja obrebo hyenede na ono so moa na apomodin no NCP eno ti na C4C nkomo aye bebre edoso anope.
That's it. Wakasapa, and I think this week you be seeing the pa. Because so can you be a machine? Ye nano ye time check it. Sanyama we live ne ye home and commodine ye time check it. But truly, se sena maybe a machine is also no be a machine on kunyaya and kobeba. Nanka ne wetwemu ho nanka check say fat bin nam ne baby nanka be to me check no on fahin onya den.
Yo me pa chao se utie ya bomadi anafa weni etre C4C branch was Central Region Cape Coast Grey Hill opposite Addison Square Garden ni Aguna Odobe Kumasi so wadarma yawo eye ejoso kwamu Jachi Junction Accra de bibia obehu yen eya Denta SDA Junction mi ankasa anope kura no me head towards there metinase na yedin komo nti se opese oba na ye test various scans ahodo nyina hu baby a simato woni pedua na mpo ebi kra na wonyare ba to pese o check woni pedua no hu organs ahodo no na ho odin se o se fa omoja na ye hepatic panel, kidney function, liver function, FBC bibia na hu parameters ampa cha akonya ho yebetimi aye ni nyina of facility no ebi wo ho a ye hwe a na wo se wo ye biopsy ye be recommend biopsy amount eno na eche se e cancer stage nti mesrel ma cancer ene yare ahoro bebre first ni e ti wo book mu metina oni pedia so fa branches we nyina na visiting na kai se ofa number we now place you order within Accra the bebre asumdwe mu 050 0040331 05000403331 and I say 050 0040328 05000403328. Kai say C4C Liver Specialist Hospital. So brebo ye won kwanti kai national so na Kenya with Liverton. Na kai say ye giendo ni di ye treatment plans ni di. Ti na bribi ye ka say once treated forever treated. Mesrel enye liver condition kwa na C4C hwe. Yare bia doctor atu din a kire ono. oba your branch via benwa ebetu ye boase na yeso ye die mindie kakra yankopon de amaye aboa ama pomodin ACP esita senior anope me da si bebre wo umre no apotre
meso me da se pa na ochina definitely nyame adom no ochina ode cheye ne ba ye beto aso na ye di nkomo pa
na say ye be di nkomo ansa na ochira say we ni say ye di nkomo da
ne ebedi san nkomo na afi edi hu ye de be hu na because ochina Tuesday Wednesday so ye Ghana match na namboa
aha nti wodi ye hia ne di nkomo oh
Matikasa
Only ani
okay Dr. Isiama and I'm in Kano C4 Silver Specialist Hospital and I face all the health segment on every 3 minutes past 0 over here 8 a.m. Ewo Kessben 92.9 FM and I face Kessben TV. So and I want to say a very wonderful morning to papa Mr. Emmanuel Abedu. Mr. Emmanuel Abedu, you're watching us live over here the Ashanti region. Good morning to you. Machi kesi papa. Mijiri yese bibia eye boko de ewo eye Ashanti region afese busianfo obia so ehun ye pa. Era se na medi kan na ebedi nkomo ye pa. Ene nkomo ne doso. Ebobo ehun mode na ye de nyina so atutudwa ama. So Meno kasa say the second pricing window no ye be somewhere June 16th meka ochina and 15th of June 16th hokono and we are hoping say four prices no beba form drastically and now say beba form kakra amanipa ho ehenha no kakra so we share the chamber of oil marketing company for no air candia na omo person mo kire say petrol no nyame ya adoma ebetumi akofom kakra akwa do bia be 9.31% or kono baby na and also abafom kakra so we're looking at almost about 14 Ghana cedis 14.72 Ghana cedis ebia ho and ebekwa kodu na and also aye and also the wo ho no ma yebetumi edi enkomo afa ho ene yehwe ne yehu de ekọ ewo honom and afi so mote se na watwi mu weekend mu nyina no yenua ba owo UCC ehun sem bebre na no epie mu ewo eye central region right honom and ekupie mu honom na Cape Coast yes to be specific na yenua bay essential and any din no but ma kwa homa no so na afi ndi eye suku nkomo ne wie na afi yemra back sisia na yembehwe de aka ne nyina na yenhwe me director of public affairs where UCC ND enkomo Dr. Kwabena Entry Kunedu ND enkomo sisia na afi yenhwe de eko ene de ba de ti wo sebi media mu no sa pepepe enete na te sa so a ede empa ena sebi mpemfo fa ho na afi no yemfa nkomo no ento aso ho no doctor me mo achi mo akwa baba Kessben 92.9 FM na afi so Kessben TV so mijiri yese bibia ebokode emom yenua ba ena wahwe ne nkwa de mom no honamu de megiri yese ohun yara
me hoye na that the tibia no ye be kan se eye de achinya de emom Singapore University of Cape Coast and Penning for near Singapore any Cape Coast for Yantia Sempa na be day enya baby na me na ma so say ma afreme nche ne emebi mu sanze ne ekoso na du baby a na media for no binumo ye asai adwuma no na said the tie bia no ye wo ho
then okay Anything ya tunsa afro no na ye na ye tete over the weekend with and like you rightly said on yakin kind stories ni bebre say no kra wo mu de sabi mo amu wo ho na ni mpemfo mo na metumi a kire mu wadama Ghana foot you e de pa na esiye e fa ye nua ban no essential
yo me da sibio na eda ya wada enwumre ena kasa making kasa efi police for ho
okay
na efi dean of student and afi esuafo a won ne abaye etenai na minchire mu biu se de be ya ye beti ase yi no Usuini no or level 200 to say the Okayan.
Okay.
The moment say a bribia bessin ko. Siapon I was gonna hang in a buying a share and say. Muni Diane Quadana Betinema, and no interest Mamma Fang and Quadana Muscus. Sans will be cry unya admission or na person nani baby or better no about school. Inti yen to me fine yet said the potoka say excuse no. Ama Kobana say, oh, unya dying and the muntino on fanom missiana de. Inti will be a friend ya delinque accommodation from admission. Now, when we are pound do I gonna hire public investors, no, the only and say, so more than that's so nipa be 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Omo de ma or buffalo front, a quarter for front, sabi. The same tia and say, won't susa. Into ba a betnim, I will a campus. Now, when your baby tana, o level 200, level 300, level 400, they corner. Now, fee one so what a baby o better. They are coso da. Inti abaya we free my in I come machine. Above level 100 now I quote level 200 ninety. Our private hostel and no any campus.
Okay.
Private hostel no Cape Coast University include by 10 nature Weshia. Abra pay do akotoche do akro include bebree enti include ne asuapona kwese enuanoma ayete sanse yen school for no munya baby ntna no ho na sabe omo nsem ye SCC hostel a omo nso ekotena mu bi enti one of sa hostel no mu eno enti oni campus say university campus but ben
okay
ena ni nyonku trese ya wadanwumre ena okra se onya call se meni na wadan na so menya call be I'm seeing my guy unse mebunu de I'm seeing my guy I'll be back when hunu biu kopim se adechen inti adechen no ka menu asa wa mameda inti me hwehwe se be huna inti fiada na afei na onhunu sabi mebunu de so pia bi okra na okọ ne nyonku bi wakosua de o se nyina yakọ school dan de aya etasi otimi kra fi ni hostel no akọsra ne nyonku bi o ni hostel nti wan ma na edu fiada na fe ni roommate no hu se dabi we de me friend nso a ni phone nko ene me hwehwei ene o ka che na nyonkofo ni bi se wonte asomasi nka okra se o ba nso mi hu ni biu enti fiada no ena won ekron bi o ha fa ne duako edampoa no se wo kota krade a unia du University of Cape Coast a kro bi dan chen ho right side ena obeka se o mate se se afarefo no se epona no emu bi abeda ho no ya ababa enti ema ne roommate no ne yam hye no ena o ka kire dean of students say ni and also okay and no call police station ya kwa na say police for no ehun mu bi ya eye fiada no ma ma peja no e de ne ko ombe ye investigation kakra no ma peja no sefunu e ma ne nampo ano ho sa ya peja no de ne ko CCT Cape Coast Technical Hospital, Cape Coast Teaching Hospital.
Okay.
Inti omo de na ko hye baby akora a omo ye hwehwem inti ni roommate no e de picture na ko kire no so ene esa ni pia na je say dean of student ono so na hwe esuafo no nyina omo ye kan se esuafo ne papa ono so fa mpanimfo na ye ko hwe a na je say no kretro do na e ba na sa university no ansa na ye be kan baby no ye be ka bibia to no e se ye hwe na awfo frɛ won say they be certain protocols, culturally sensitive protocols.
Yeah.
Na ye kan say nyina na ye efiada na de be chememne da no na social media for bloggers bi ahase e de nam framem. Enti em say maame no kra na say awofo no te say say ni Sabia Kuya, Akodi police station a public issue. It is a media be a can once a man. We are Singapore and Untimin Siano.
Yeah.
Then we are here, Copim say, Yene Akalana for a deans our store, and one buy me and seeing na a corre, ni who's an occurring. Sa na Samunakusi. Into a ban as any bizarre police force, ni say no, ye bear any day, no so. Mutimi a can once them. Then me a beya. Ye Shimuno, and Cosay Shimuno. The Becatchama Munim, and answer the Mudimunia Bikum, and as a Mudim Como. Now, no cranny, ye ne police for no, any Aqualano roommate, ye corre in ano. The police for no time is a so, our for an account, Sabe. On ye ubia, ya chani baby, to say ye. Bloggers be in media for because you're trying Pokuya, you say you're to Nani and Yano correct.
Okay.
Police to follow any Singapore penny for any our phone in a dear dance, yes, Nehu baby and touch ma. Nemo police for no so can say Sabrino won't so casse in so big a cana fano, abeto. And I says Sabu be an I any bibia, not omu bo muslimaka. Ese omuye hwehwemu ankasa enti njai na najui ena ombeye nhwehwemu a yefre no coroner's reporter ebe kire se sabio se obi ena ye ni bibi ne pagya na betu nsuo no mu ana se okotena mpo ano ho ne nsuo no ebetwi fa no so a ni nyina nhwehwemu no be kire enu nti na nnora kwasie de na afi de yenya ne ese ye ka fiti memene da na dwena betmen nnora kwasie ye day statement eba it is already statement na nnora kwasie adan na me release timinia me bono tofa nka sei ne beka
dog ye da se pa se wetumi aboye nkomo na Ghana fo nyina ehu ade potin a esie ne afi no kra wu especially coming from a school na kasa penyin for mo ene edi nkomo yes also to say the Ministry of Medication that betu dwa say they will want to see some sort of investigation into the death of your sister menim say UCC Maakye no so ana wadama
me Director of Public Affairs there. So me can kameka say me hu say release naba. Na mum say me nye sabiu vice chancellor ana say registrar ntino. Se letter na be dua. Se me ka say me di ho adanse esa dia na me no mani enya huni. Na mum ebetimi so aba say asam no si weekend. It is a letter be directive be bakra no a me gidi pa say e bia na yedebema vice chancellor street ana yedebema registrar street ana say the regional police command it say police for no ye din sa wo so pa assembly see betem sa bri omonfa bibia nca na mo me be commend the minister na say ono so ani edi akiri say nkudi say minua sabe me a me wa here me wo university Bangalore na makra se me hwade aba na yebehu ne se makowu ada apoano ana se baabia obia ni beka se a we de ba ne sei ena kra se bi osuania ono waba se bi onte university campus ni mu kra mpo no a ne hu hia yen eti minister eda na se na mo me de wo mu ne se police for ene esuapon ene awofo no mpo nyina ya bomu a yedi ya wa ye hwehwe de kobai me ban sei enti so bi sam sa medimani hu ewo social media na mum tabe ebru anapeya na meetings me ne o ka sei ye fa na ye sen ha enti obetimi aba se letter ne kra ba police command ana aba VC office ana say aba registrar ho sa na meka na mum ye da minister say so man ni edi echi san say ewum say police for wo ho susu ampa ewum say bambo for wo ho susu ampa na niema bi say ba na say mpanin for edi di echi da eboa besi ebi si bi uzo ho kwan
okay Adeba kwana me pese oma me clarity e wo ho wadama. I mean news no ekɔ na no there were two types of we beka age and me who be 25 me who be 20. Wadama ye nua ba na ni age na nkasa pa ne ye bo paper so ye den.
Police for no say ba na sa na say the police for ku pu emustu a. Omoma approximate omodo omani carry no mo he say obedi be edununum call eduasa ana say dunum yunu call we nti sa na aba no enye nwanwa emom student records no kire say oye edunu na emom no te say de mi kan say de bia no asem na esi nti sa figures no be na ni no bia kan obi kra mposo or under say 18 years. Now, what is so painful is that a life is lost.
Yeah. Okay. Doc, that's any information out there my mrepemuno yebeba na yeso yeni edi echi pa na yahwe de nema esi eko ene de ebenyina na awofo no sabi wuhye mohye omo basuku omo ne omo di nkomo ama etisen
no krani edin te say de mekan no sabi wo fie nkan kuma se be bia na wate se na esi na yenuanom bloggers ne social media fui aposa abaye wo framemua na oberehwe no ampa so se asem esi no edin na yehia won ne wadin sawoso dean of student ene ne mpanimfo nyina aka hom yehia won ne wadin sawoso meka sei enne na pen so ye say hia biu na ne de wo mu ne se won de wonim se asemi esi aye nokre na de omo trea omani beji ne se police for betimi aye nhwehwemu yi pa me akon se sei ne si a won badwen no san se sebe oti baabi na wakoduru baabi no akohia sa kwanhie wo se obi na ashada aye ni bibisa no ahomete na mum de eye wo mu ne se sabri no won so akan ho ye ka bibisa blame game tinya fi ni ye be blame se na wo pie na wankra obi na oni hwan ne ko na uhu no ka den sabi den you know. The good thing is that they are collaborating with the university authorities, they are collaborating with the police and all the stakeholders. And the needed counseling, so university no edema, even the roommate, any all those who are affected. Metimiaka say Isiaponi are affected. Sans sabi, to say the Americana Shasano, Metimi Bangali, Nanka me cop be Biako Tadie, 2, 3, 4 kilometers from the university campus. Now BB says here, Ubia be disturbed. So far, any parent, any Abusiafono relative very well.
Okay, because I was just about to hit on the all kinds here, and that's a good response you've given, because my thinking was that say banisi sana ayana siapon suku for no sebi atomo so enkan roommate for no kra mo hu na no pana or enyume no so okwa ba no ebeto mo so psychologically they might not be the same. Psychologically the school might not be the same in terms of omonie mombe ye ne nyina nti o kasa no I'm happy say more calm things down within the premises of the school ne amo asebi omo other hostels omo ba a school na no maybe in the near future a woman say university there to me show be changing na mum no maybe yekoye ni mu ano ebia na measures bi wo hwa de beto to hoso a ebia na enkomodie mu a ekọ na nimu a na betumi apie mu so dia
and no na make say me that pa and I like your sensitivity and your culturally sensitive nature. And then I make us say, Asembasia, Yana, and send me a ne canting. Sabi. Say, be a day student, cry was secondary school, and Mrawa, as would this. Now, Sabri is seen, one Rabaka, so, Mrabia, I but say can o kan ka beka say nke be pa na o ba school aya catch us say be utu anamo bia tell the next person nanka a roommate for example onim baby a okoi but to say the make an do sabre ya wan hwa na o ko blame na fe eya no akoye kese na mra wo esuapon bia mu na sabi omani afi omo enyen kwada sabi watu omo pum dabi there is that relaxed freedom international standard obi o tertiary institution bia no emra wo hosusu ampa de but onye ne se sabi obi a oya kwala wa basku a wotu ni pum dasabre yesade ni nyina ne ahoye nkyerechera ye de ma won etie na once a while some of these things can happen to 70 me penny pa na me fa ne say makọ abonten na se mu ya tumia enka obi beba beka say meyere den na wa mana kwa se bia se mu ya kokko nti ne kaned nti mu mi nya botre na se mpa ya na obi a kan bia ya na ya sabi it is not like careless life and a student lead you or call baby so only when they call you na same yaba it yen hwenu so say the bigger picture what Ghana say community bia and same be say to me see ya in sana meka for now
dog that's it na repemono ye besamba na ye ni wadi nkomo ye that's pa
ya mi nshiramu bebre
ya that's it ye ne Dr. Kwabena Entwikunedu director public affairs ma UCC ne no edi nkomo fa over the weekend issue ye tie fa ye nuaba ono so ewo suku honom na asem atono meka innocential ho nkomo ene edi no we follow up to time bibia base investigations in bibia beba se na be ya obia so beti de ekọ ene de ebe nyina 24 minutes past of year 8 na me kan no na me catch us second pricing window no the month of June no me kan fango fu ho sensem ne de aya na ba SSC di ho enkomo ye pa no nti no omo maya ntie se entankosi ochina de which is the second pricing window ne de na petrol be kobia be 14.72 Ghana cedis and ye beton no wo pumps no na diesel is likely to sell around 17.02 Ghana cedis around that same time na you know ye hwe nim say second pricing window no ebetumi abaso na ya hwe say ebetumi atete so ana so say entete so and hon komo na me de amount sisia no me catch also say Menimsa wate, but remember full details in the resignation of the former Chief Justice Sophia Ekufu as Council of State member. Wa resign se onye biom. And who details in na ya de bebro. Is that the fact they course so with ayo tokonono and amakofa we na ba. And also said the womu biano ene ya de betujwa amao. And as you been komo ye pa, esan se enyeme bi wo hono na se Ghana memo ya. Ese fatase se ekwo echi ne ekohwe ni ye pa yeti kroma na beka kire se yentua sanitation and pollution levy a ye nyina ekofre no bola tax yetua pa na yetua 10 pesos ewo eye yefu also na yesi yentua ewo honom na yetua ne nyina omampanyi dada beka ansem de kire ye hu de ko ye nyina today ye beko ne akwa truly whether indeed this issue of sanitation, this issue of keeping the city the cleanest city in West Africa, yet to me, the essence of the sanitation and pollution levy, no, you could see saying, Nina, you better who and come on, I will fear Hanum right here at what Kessben match. So, South America shows the air pollution. Aya dear Sebi and Fire ni and Shekra. Na yeka air pollution, inflammable pollution. Meka air sanitation, no, when you physical. Na wusi efi kato ani wusi efi bola so ne de ekoba nyina ekum ye pa, and it is becoming one of the leading killer apart from say BP and say blood pressure ekum Ghana for no. The one that is now leading pa inflammable pollution, air pollution, and it is taking 14% of death Ghana. Onti ase ohu ye be dis ankomo ni nyina wo fe me figures so yembe show any dear call any dear ebenina san come on ye bedi e wo fianom sa so and I will be joined by the lead convener Nana Otudakon last week here and demo echo so omo at the Ghana First Alliance omo ye demo against the South Africans mu ye demo sa bono krano omo do sui munyesa omo yesa tini na ye hon komo ye bedi e wo fia ha no but dem mom no mama no din komo na me ne submarine for en chase ni ni komo fa asase papa ho na fe bia obenya asase papa obeto cash no enka na nkura cash ni na untumi nto but submarine se me kan tro se wo de chase sesi a bibia ebe ko fine enti no menstro o matena se o ma be kirechiro mu yie na fe asase no ensase papa no wenye bi atopa submarine for bia boko de
akoju boko
bibia e fine
na me adom ti ye ho den
nice
Ghana for na eja ye adwem ho ntini abetena
hu se hu hia ye pa
ye dwen Ghana for
asase papa de obeto de a esese wutie mu
so tutu won se de NMC ko ma Ghana for ntini se ano otene anano de si won industrial by say you not to say ano otene ena me bisa mu nso no na etese materials na wo de si dan
ai bibio
akoye bibio na etese materials no so wo de si dan ne ho hia. Yeah, of course, because a daya wusi no, my home bear 40 years to 50 years. Say daya wusi ne bit me ejina the amount. So what I say, it all depends on us. As now, basi was so any materials are be use. So what
asase no so hia pa.
Of course,
and you feeling asase bia ne ka ko kan bomon komo.
E ba to ara pay mobi bia kwaba. Ye magana fo nyina achi. E ba ye Kessben Maakye said ye bra Kojo kan. Ba to Submarine Estate and Lands for na sabri yebedi nkomo e mamedi kan fa number no entudwa fama sabri bia na otitroto muti taxi mu a opese usi for me ba to Submarine number no 0243 009451 mame to bebu asema 0243 009451 and I say 055 000 1500 055 000 1500 and that's 0265 96 3380 0265 96 3380 and I pay yenchen common mienu the time is yenchen common mienu say Submarine if you hono ye empire kese a ye boa Ghana forma ye tons asema mo na sanso esidan no edema mo apetampe me se ewiabo nsuo to epesio oda ne se esiwani e ba cho Submarine Estate and Lands oba fie ho no ma me pa cho ye ton iron rods papa ye ton roofing sheet papa ye de board so ye ton cement papa ye de board so e ba cho ye ensema me bubo su nyina no bomode ana state ni ye na ofre Mr. Sapon a kire ne de opese wo ye ana sa asema wo pese wa afi wakoma so ka kire no wo ka kire na Mr. Sapon obey bibia de ama me say you good client service man e ba cho sa ne ma we nyina me bosu nyina no door flame side toto apona no ye ton bi wo ho e ba cho your block factory de supply blocks and afi so enadoa ene chese materials apapa ye di si dan de e Submarine Estate and Lands afi so ye wo team of masons a ye wo hono mu a ye no betena se architecture for ka ho surveyors ka ho a ye do kwa asase no so ni etwa asase ne ma wa sankofo we nyina ka ho bia ye no betena se di nkomo ne ya kire okwan ya do befa so a obetima ye project wa asase no so Ghana for ye mpe we ne pedien e ba to Submarine ye office location e wo Denchira right behind the police station hona Denchira masama na meka no right behind the police station hona your location office location one e ba to ye nsa asini bidie bebia de down afi na mebebo so ye pa cho amasama Denchira obemfu ye won sa asini bi ho Kantan Cavalry ye wo nsa asini bi ho Odenki roadside hono mo say ye won sa ase de da kwan ho a obetimi dia project akese bi te se filling station supermarket obetimi e de bie school any other big project ni nyina no ye won sa ase de da kwan ho a me pa cho balagwano eye saa nsase ni nyina no edida kwan ho a ebetimi etwitwa de amawo ne bo so eda fom boko ade ba ko ne say ye flexible payment a ye de mawa eye from 6 months to 1 year 6 months to 1 year let us say sikani engine boom famfi unsam because this time you should to a form ordinary patcho ma meeting ye flexible payment na de mawo no be patcho ye from 6 months to 1 year obi onu mo osimikita 5000 fabra to asasina se obi osimikita 10000 me patcho oba ye beji saa sika we ye gye be documentation dia to ye wasase ne so dia ma ye free documentation kaination nso say Messi Submarine ye free documentation at the mount it pato kita 5,000 kita 10,000 o the bar ye be gye ne ya ye documentation that to asase ne so ma and after so asem there was no say so you half payment of the land near starting my your project also half payment of the land near starting my your project also and after so share nso say oba fi ho no ma yama free transport near the work asase ne so ye do kwa ebe ma ye do betina kam free ye news car near the work asase ne so nya kututwa ade ma ya demarcate ne kama e ba cho ya asase bi ade bi betina aka say nso to an hard ne wo ho ne mo nso wo so light wo so a wa to me say what ho no ma uti wasumdue so kama e ba cho Submarine Estate and Lands ye ton sase papa ene ye material building materials papa Ghana for ye de mamu a ne boso elfo kama e de ma nana pay yan san so isi numbers ni so biem 0243 00 9451 0243 00 9451 and that's 055 000 1500 055 000 1500 and that's 0265 963380 0265 963380 eba cho ensa asidi bi e wo teacher mante sa asidi ntia me pese wo ti ni ye ni se esa se ye kwan ni ntini yakopon ya dum na kwan ne be da so wi a teacher mante asase na very hot kick land right just a free police station honum a just a 5-minute drive from the police station one and we asase so that is asase na da ho kese kama you twitwa de magana for me pacho ukita 35,000 ubenyebi ukita 45,000 ubenyebi ukita 50,000 ubenyebi asase amebubo su nyina no sike bia ukita bia no oba Submarine Estate and Lands ya beji ne no watena si yama flexible payment e pacho afi so apart from say ye won sanwo ne no so no e pacho kasoa buduata right before the vocational school no just behind the vocational school no ye wo ho no a sansa se na wo vocational school ne si eti wo nyina no Submarine dia yitwitwa de magana from bitim da project akese wo nti bomodin ase mmia mabobo we nyina no me pacho adesu ye won sase ni bo ho afi so me pacho hobo ye won sase ni bi wo ho e pacho Kofi Kwei you were just the lorry station. On the lorry station, Kofi Kwei lorry station, but now nanti dia kwa asase so. When you na so say did that kwa ho obetimi da gi na why big project e wo so. Nti pacho bomodi ana tin ye pa Submarine Estate and Lands. Oba me say, ye no be kasa e wa kono so, ye no be kasa e wo nuado so. Kakri bi ekita obi ama me fabra, papa fabra, youth ni especially. Kakri bi ekita obi an fabra Submarine Estate and Lands. Ni enu eni komo na ntena se ye documentation fanto so e free. Era fesu kai na hunu se asase na ye ton ama no langa di bia ni so langa di sem bia ni so enti me ye wadwen se Submarine for asase ama me ko ye langa di fa kugina so mo ha madwen me pa cho enti sa wo fie ho e fie ho de langa di sem bia ni ho enti odi asase no ana ye twa asase na de ma ne ye documentation eto so dia ya asundwemu boko anytime bia do tima ko asase no so nti pacho bomodi aso be fa number we na fi oni Submarine Estate and Lands Mr. Sapon edin komo medical ka chiro se fi ho no yeton roofing sheet yeton cement yeton iron rod yeton doors yeton woodings yeton ye blocks ye the supply afi so ya de ye team of masons yetumi ne omotenase no masidan e de ama architecture surveyors nyina aka ho ne no omotenase no masidan ne de ama kama pato yo tipa track so a etwe ahwea ne aboa ye de ma Ghana for so ebo no fofofo kama it is Submarine Estate and Lands ya base Ghana for ye be mom obia ye fiewura ye be mo obia asoma dwene kama itana pei sabere ye temachi ye Kessben yusui Ghana for mu hunti ene etiso bomodi ana fa number no e wo screen so se wo hwe mo Facebook a bomodi ana fa number no wo screen so se wo hwe mo Kessben TV a bomodi ana fa number no wo screen so na frem Mr. Sapon na pawo ya ne ni nkomo na chese sabere asase u e de na pese wo yo Submarine Estate and Lands ye wo ho e de ma Ghana for me pa to ensawam ye wo ya akokko nsase ni nyina no me sei asase ne da ho de job bitim abaji na de ye project akesenti bomodi ase be contact e Submarine Estate ma mensa fa number na entu dwabio e 0243 00 9451 0243 00 9451 and that's 055 00 1500 055 000 1500 and that's 0265 963380 0265 963380. Tana pay Submarine Estate and Lands. Your numbers na nuni. Obo ya homa ni mu a ye befa na eno ati nkoma fefefe. Obefi ho nso so a ya sumdwe boko na misha gana fo nyina.
All right. Yes, so yeah, that's the pass. Yes, a berry for Eddie and Como 37 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. Meeting Madam Samsung for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Let me say another wonderful good morning to you. Oras Simon and as a Simon Yeboa. A Peace and Love Hospital. Kumase. Menusa Woshemi good morning to you. Simon Yeboa. A Peace and Love Hospital. Kumase. Medasi Pase also Oshe wa Kessben TV so. Medase se Oshe. Koswa sheye. Yebedin komo later. Medase pa. Yeti atwas na fe yendin komo na fe hede ko ene de ebe nyina. So clearly yan chance na fe yendin komo emfa eye sanitation no ho na fe memra eye other matters no so se na medi kan kai no once upon a time na omemu hanom ese fata se ye clear eye sanitation e wo krom hanom pa enu ntino omampanyi da do twemu e de betu dwa ka kire se yentua eye sanitation and pollution levy Ghana for be friend no eye baller levy enu ho komo ye bedi ye pa bebre na no kan se ade ye ne de sabi mu twi sika ni na afi ye ho de ye pin se ye betua edenti se ye tua de a ese fata se accountability ese se ekoso na accountability enkoso de a na ha dwene ye pa edenti amafo kan ho asem a ye de ye politics back and forth the hope say na nke bema eye the Greater Accra and I said the capital city, you know, one of the cleanest when it comes to West Africa. Say, and man penny that can you West Africa, and as I say, to me, it will be the best when it comes to West Africa when it comes to cleaning. And ne sa and na ye timuono sa and na unhuno. Sisi ameno ka say insu to ye ya this year insu no etuto bebrebe sa no adedi say we did not, and we haven't in any way solved the issues when it comes to sanitation and pollution in this country. Mame fa won ko back na yentie omampanyi dada ora Ekufu Ado vim a odisi mu kan say sanitation will be a thing of the past when it comes to the capital city. Ehun komo awudi ye enam enu hu sunti a ye de the issues of sanitation and pollution levy eba ye no yenhwe omampanyin Ekufu Ado nsem a okaye. I just want us to go back a little na yenti asie ye na fe yemra sesi a me no ka say because clearly say ya abolish say yentua what is the game changer a me no ekasa sesi a no omampanyin Ekufu Ado asem okaye no enu ni o.
We want this, we want that. But the attitudinal change that would enable us to be able to make to bring value to these demands, that is always left out, up till today. Whilst as the Ojo River is being dredged, there are still people at home who, when the rains come, think that the easiest way to deal with dirt in their houses is to throw it out into the gutters. Those things have to come to a stop. We all have to speak to each other in Ghana to bring those things to a stop. Because if we don't, no matter the investment that we made, at the end of the day, we'll be back to square one. And I'm not prepared to spend your money in that way again.
It's interesting, sir. So, scenario ni right? Last week, I had a meeting and I'm a the present government. Meka president Otesu John Dramani Mahama president asemwa okafa sanitation ho we na ye omampanyi dada no owo Canada and okoka asem we last week then me boy no so no omampanyi now ono so ko UK and ko di san komo no clearly these two presidents anytime they want to deal with us when it comes to sanitation matters, it fall on the foreign land. I don't think any no in as much as Omanpenyi Eka ni diene se Meka Akufo-Addo Eka say Accra will be the cleanest city no or kan ha de, but in Koma ye boss is here no efa sanitation no was also done in Canada. President now esu kodi nkomo ewo UK. What would you see? You see the similarities in all the things that they do. Now let me take you back to Eye Ora Mahama. Ono so ne semo kafa bola ho. Yentie na fe yemra back here.
Now let's be clear about sanitation services. We pledged to the Ghanaian people that we will implement a reset agenda, didn't we? This agenda applies to every facet of national life, including sanitation and waste management. Our current waste management model is not working because it has become highly centralized. MMDAs have largely not been involved in the procurement of waste management equipment and accessories. They have also felt that supervision of sanitation workers and cleaners is not a part of their responsibility. We must therefore implement a more effective model that transfers full responsibility for waste management and sanitation to MMDAs. 10% of your common fund in the guidelines is earmarked for sanitation. In addition, funds from the Communication Service Levy tax, which is administered by the YEA, will be decentralized to your districts. You will receive guidelines for transparently selecting your sanitation service providers through a competitive process. And listen to this one. You will be fully responsible for the process and also fully responsible for the outcome.
I want to thank Vice President Nana for her proactiveness in terms of visiting a lot of the places that were affected by the floods and also the recent collapse of structures, buildings that lead to deaths. This is an issue that we need to really, as a nation, do some heart searching. And I'm happy Nana explained that this discipline must stop. Our values are eroded. We don't care anymore. When it's raining, it's the time for us to pour our garbage in the drain. And we think that we've disposed of it. Yes, you've disposed of it from your house, but it won't go far. It will go and get choked with the garbage from all the other houses. And when the rains come, it will back up into your house.
Okay, so Omanpenyi John Dramani Mahama and I will tell you now. We intentionally played you two of the tapes, you know. First one was when he was addressing sanitation issues in our face, you know. Kwanya MMDCs, you know, ebe faso metumi aboa ama sanitation etumi akoyie. Eno ho komo and I will tell you know. Now, listen to Omanpenyi very well. Or say 10% of their common fund will be allocated to fix sanitation. What it means, they say, MMDC say, what kind of memo hanging na musika na beba no 10% of it, you know, mo de be share ama sanitation etumi akonform anasa brass anasa my ni ye pa. Yembisa ye ho say, mo ba ye, yem farm mo some ye DCs ni MMDCs ni na MCs ni na no. What is happening when it comes to your sanitation? Omanpenyi Kwaba asanko UK asamba repeat the same problem. Now you can't say 10% of your own common fund mamono will clear a sanitation no and who come and a baby pimusisiano and neshe bola and neshe insuo potoa a to 3 minutes na bebia ayema MMDs and kamudi and kamaya mo president ewo sa locality nim mona mo kire kwan e bef bebi obi ton ade obi nto ade mona mo gi internal generated funds mo gi tax efi omo honom ansa na mekora benisia Henry Korte ono so Greater Accra keke bia this is say ye ho aka nsem bebre e kire sanitation ho. I don't know whether it is becoming just language book English and ye catch ye dia, but effectiveness of it has become zero. Right recorded then eka simbi efa eye sanitation ho. Yentie no na fi yemra back.
Yeni DVL Nyankita ho, yeni MTTD of Ghana Police Service Nyankita ho, yeni Road Safety Commission for Nyankita ho, yeni DVL susu Nyankita ho, se womo behwe aka bom na wanya woye ka sa infidie yi a womo do traffic light asia womo nyina mun chen o de chese emra no kra won fe bi kra nya dwuma afi de emra no ebenya omo aposifo behwe se ukuta motorbike a yesi fafa nipa mienu enya nipa miensa afi wo be share o helmet wo be register o moto no wo be insure no sa nyama we wa nya abai ana emra no ani obedie afi efi November se bi kan no first no abobo ya aye
48 epa 8 am ho Henry Quarter asem o kan ka abobo ya ho enkomo odie se omo mfa kwan so na nipa 2 pe na sese ye fa na omo fa he sa cars abobo ya nkitinkiti ye fa ball la yukra no. I will show you today more Kessben 92.9 FM Facebook and also Kessben TV. I will show you videos of this same tracks here you can once me on our highways exposing refuse and from a bo na nemu from a bo na rubber na fa na wenam ha. And yet, all the districts in MMDCs, MCs in your farm area, you watch, you see. You na ye drive here, you do and the frustration we go through when the Greater Accra, former Greater Accra minister, a press conference, giddy, long talk. And some of the it was even becoming worse. That will crown him. It's becoming political talk when it comes to sanitation. Common sanitation. We can't even fix it. Last week, Kaswa Kwanoso, Nat Tracks, Abobo ya American wants me a package go a sumo with baller. Enya baby pon fengu. Because landfills in Ina no, Obisa on my own farm by go, Obisa Chasi who may be efa. Whether it is YEA versus Zoom Lion versus assemblies, we don't even know the connect. Once upon a time, Zoom Lion was active. I'm more emphasis. I don't even know what is really happening. I mean, Richard, I don't even know. Mame kwa humana so na mindi sound komo we na fe memra back here because I'm going to blend the issues of sanitation and pollution. I mean this kind of issues are cause indeed. So kind of air pollution is also becoming riskier. And I'm a catcher ono after blood pressure. Kum Ghana for no. Increasingly, air pollution is becoming another matter that we need to deal with. Na akofan sembebre na aba. Yen na ye kai say somewhere February 2024 and I introduce you BBA friend emissions levy and ye de buy ye de henya say 275 to 300 Ghana cedis depending on your car vehicle car engine capacity and also so ye the politics are back and forth ye buy and on mampenyi oba so say we twem emission level we twem ye ntua biom. But this is what is happening. Vehicle pollution. Yanko na femi nkodi enkomo mra. Ora Benjamin Sia executive director was Semse online so many need enkomo for these issues na fe memra back na menchiro de ekoso wo hwehwehwe screen so hwe baller hwe car sorry hwe emission into two. Jesus Christ. Ora Ben da ben afro totro.
Nyanopa.
Totro na o fire no o here edi how many years?
Oh, me the 2026 year.
2026 year be now fire. And tenye de me hu TV no so na ebom wusie sa na nya no bia on.
So I think mostly no I was say yehwe ni ebia na nye rickety nature of the vehicle but the fuel type. Fuel maybe the sulfur content was low. And sometimes in which you know, be an NS vehicle, no problem, but be auto fuel, no. So sulfur content no normally emissions no so was true. I was saying what actually caused these emissions, and then I draw conclusions.
But clearly, if fuel stations be sulfur was true, me the ordinary guy, me the car I thought we had a certain authority who taking care of some of these things. How come?
Oh, it was standards. Standards, it be 1,500. It be 50. Yes, product be a refining a chrome hand the standard near 1,500. And a product be a craft ram on nearby the standard A 50. And the Muslim said 1,500 the emission levels no sulfur no and the courses are we see now emissions no was run to be say obi ti e should be auto product from Sentio and now motor free tour na ye diesel I will say ngusi be Pietro kese your crewman so mraya sometimes we been so far kwati be so the product be ba omudi fra man ne ba so so omudi fra man ne ba na 1,500 ngusi no be hu say be was slow compared to 50 ppm na nke was a import ban.
Okay, now clearly Ora Ben, it is becoming clear according to EPA records what mehu looking at almost 2,800 deaths annually. Greater Accra nipa nkwa sebe ya show mo air pollution has to do with numbers in the cost through 2,800, and then they are telling us say in Kwada 2023 in Kwale wu ye sebi efa in wisie ene be say fi kemu say fi bola so say fi jawo say denyo almost 5,900 and asebi yeshre omo through air pollution. It is becoming increasingly a problem. Eye dien pa ene hayen. Dien pa any problem no.
So emission levels and the pollution levels are mainly 4 contributors.
Okay.
Those days the major contributor used to be what we call agric, forestry, and other land use. Your friend AFLO. Another contributor about 64% of emission levels. And some about energy sector, and some about plastics and other environmental contributors of emission. And energy, the subsector near transport, because transport sector and also don't use fossil fuel. Into transport sector's contribution to emission also a high part within the energy sector, almost about 70% of the energy sector emissions, the transport sector, because of the reliance on fossil fuel. But say pa afluna and kameka se bia chrome kitwa because of the agric and then burning of bush for game. Say bia moko ahayo no mo shiurano. Metimaka say largely no say you are ready for chrome kitwa mo which rural and peri-urban areas no na say agric ne other land uses, and sometimes household usage of wood fuel, and I say charcoal. Then you must send the one and if you know, and the man say river. But Accra, I think the topic, the discussion will be different because Accra, no, in terms of household usage of wood fuel, no, all about sometimes about only 24 and sometimes 30% depending on how you look at the data. Because Accra, for most of them use, even almost every household in Accra uses LPG, which is a clean cooking fuel, and also we use electricity. Say, base enonema omuyare dia, it means that quite less. Accra pollution do na the challenge in the industrial pollution and poor management of waste, because there be a video bia abrofono tape some of the chere and around Agboguloshi area ho behu se bola kesie bi da ho na ye hyi usie na ye kosro and na omutade kire nti it's a major contributor of some of these emissions I man crofo yare. The second part also aside industrial no Kotema enclave one emit a lot no. The second part is also construction because these days construction still cause a lot of emissions, dusty emissions in the atmosphere. Ofa Ura Accra construction also Ura from Pukwase construction, Ura Accra from Kaswa construction also Ura Accra from Tema construction also. The only source of construction in Koso no Nesebia Eastern region, Ura Burisa on a construction cost. So some of these things emit a lot of gas into the system. Beyond that, and so Accra, most of the areas are also not tarred. And again, transfer and also cause so some of these. So construction is also a major challenge. And lastly, how we dispose waste. Dispose waste through burning. And to dispose waste through burning, and then also emit some chemicals into the atmosphere. Obi a onye good no be inhale na ono so ayare. So these are the major contributors of some of these respiratory challenges I are facing in recent times based on data. Okay, we smoking so can, but I think that emission-related illnesses could be identified compared to some of these smoking and other related emissions. And I think it's on the rise because of how we've poorly managed our air space, our land space, and maybe our water space.
Okay. Talking about smoking, I quite remember there was this thing coming from either EP or one of the institutions telling us, say, more restaurants and pubs, they should be getting a place where a smoking area, meaning what has really transpired, what has really been done in terms of enforcing that particular emrano to see, say, all these pubs that we have, and even hotels, because I know, when you travel, there are certain places in some of the major hotels now, it's a smoking area where you have to go and smoke and come back. I had meaning where it is and how we have enforced that particular law. Now, let me ask you this straight, whether indeed Ufaso and Ufaso. So, it was introduced in 2024 and then it has been taken off, again, abolished. I'm talking about the emission levy. You did say 70% is coming from the energy, especially with the transport. So that was where the lock was and that was where the issues were coming from. Do you think, sir, the emission levy now, abolish, it makes sense, Sabi?
I think that in any policy formulation, policy objective is very critical. The also achieve NMA will be best support policy and as own support. Unfortunately, the emission levy was a revenue mobilization levy. It's just a fiscal space now a buying pisca. And the focus more of Sikana budget than to control emission. Say a fiscal objective no also achieve. I think that we will go against it. But say objective, say you want to achieve an environmental objective where we limit the usage of fossil internal combustion engines and as fossil vehicles. And the engine to say emission they will say but a binding emission levy by the categorization and classification of vehicles was also very problematic because some vehicles were emitting more. But because of engine capacity in human being, no vehicle no emitting more, no, engine kese, na be the on emitting, no, and then no yakojine kese. So classification was also wrong, and it is because now buying focus is me pisca, because anka buying focus is also reduce emission. And I think that me the policy be about very inclusive, very progressive, and actually target the emitters of the pollution rather than every vehicle that may not even emit.
Okay, wonderful. I feel my phone brought a baller, and again you heard me talk about baller tax, i.e. the sanitation and pollution levy. They by we're paying 10 pesos per liter. A full so how soon the DBI on the question and to date. I don't know what is really happening. YE versus Zoomland versus the assemblies. I don't know who is responsible to really position what to do it. Penny Bekatre said 10% of AMMDC is common fund never more will eat into sanitation and all. Clearly, me know in what is really happening when it comes to sebi sanitation in Ebola. Your take on some of these matters?
I think that there are a lot of factors causing our inability to manage our environment well. Poor regulation, poor planning, our culture and the construct of the culture, and also over politicization of some of these issues. And I think lastly, we are an emotional state, and sometimes we take decisions based on emotions. And one of such decisions is the rush in which we suspended the Zoom Lion contract without an alternative. I think that send Sony Yiri talk a cracker na Yiri no say Nick Kwanzaa terminated and I suspended the Zoom Lion contract. It was rushed in terms of termination because any policy formulation and as any policy decision must have a backup or an alternative. And this all be a game theorist and as a strategic theorist. At least you have your strategies. So if one is not working, at least a less dominant strategy must come in. Unfortunately for us, we terminated the Zoom Lion contract without alternative, and that is why we are in this particular mess. You mentioned that say 10% allocation to MMDAs for some of these activities. These MMDAs do not have the infrastructure. Some of them do not have the infrastructure, and the 10% allocation may not even help them in acquiring the necessary infrastructure. They do not have the tipper trucks. They do not have the sweepers. They do not have the dredgers. Or most of the earth-moving equipment. We are free. Even the collection bins, most of these assemblies do not have them. The land, the wasteland themselves, and as a disposed lands, dispose of these waste no prior to honor. So infrastructure is critical. Now beyond infrastructure, it also has capacity. So be in terms of waste management. Most of these MMDAs do not have because money flow as a man young committee into resourcing and as equipping them with the knowledge to be able to manage the space in terms of good sanitation. Training more to be able to do that. And because of the training or monintino, would you free Zoom Lion somewhere? Nipa no de kwakosho ni samuno bia no onisa nimdie no oni nimdie na ontumi nye ehun adwuma. But Zoom Lion has over the years trained on for with respect to how to manage waste, either from the source of waste, how to segregate this waste, and how to dispose of this waste. Until from the value chain bottom to up, Zoom Lion are creating that infrastructure to be able to take care of this space. As I say, you cancel and also alternative, and for the past 1 year or so, we've not seen any assembly doing massive dredging, especially in Accra. Most of the metropolis. First time we've had Ashanti region also flooded. Most of the metropolis do not even have the infrastructure, the earth-moving equipment to do the dredging or some of these rivers or some of these drains or distill these drains. And, I think that the Zoom Lion contract was rushed, and the institution that rushed this contract, is the one that we must hold responsible for this flood in our ecosystem.
Wow. Now, I don't get it. Say a any alternative. Now you to me cancel somebody who is already in motion, already in action. Now man, because I say I don't remember the last time I saw them in our area. So these kind of things. And I remember why he also came in to say on my contract in I think all because of we want to also employ our own people and get people in the business to do what they want to do. Any some of these things, I mean, is it the local government ministry who is responsible for some of these things? We should blame that officer.
You see, I think that we limited the local government. It's all about government policy, okay, even though or representing government in that sector. But it will come from the cabinet. And I was saying, because if the cabinet decides that until we get an alternative, we are not suspending. That means that the cabinet decision, even the cabinet decision overrides the decision of the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. I think these days the chieftaincy is it overrides that. But unfortunately, cabinet no support without creating an alternative. The cabinet supported it, and the cabinet now supporting us to say no young for segregating waste, from the source of waste and as a source of waste generation, and at disposal waste, in a better way, man ukoye mountain bibria still fino this informal waste collectors tricycles and fina sometimes where to dump it and then they dump this waste in drains, right? Dump waste in water bodies and the flood in the Bebano. So I think that anytime government wants to cancel any contract or suspend any contract, maybe say you need to create the alternative first, knowing well that the moment I will suspend the way, no ain't take you 1 month, for now already, ebe take you over. But also spend now only for a cause a lot of wastage. And as you are experiencing, this flood na cause ye kase ye computer and asamo sika Ghana hwere because of this flood. It could even be up to about 3 billion Ghana cedis or more in just these few days because just as a country, NADMO has not helped us over the years in appropriately quantifying the loss in some of these disasters or perennial occurrences. Sanka NADMO kasa o kachre afibia sika ye lusu because of drought, because of flood. And Kabia Minia, it will do the cost benefit analysis and realize that even Zoom Lion says it serves us better than losing these huge sums of money because of some of these inactions and ineffective management of sanitation and environment within the rural and peri-urban as well as metropolis.
Raben, you better say we'll continue this topical issue we for us to continue and see some of these things will be sorted. Do you wish Zoom Lion comes back? Do you wish we'll go back to it until you bring a formidable situation to really position some of these things anka ebebwana? Okay, I'm say we fee a year ahumano so Ben if you ahumano so but yan twas to now for Indian como and it clearly tells you we share TV we share the social Facebook this abubu yaya SSR bola sisiana minim sisia baba ye business ama individuals no and eto abubu ya ne ma ordinary Ghanaians to start doing this job minim a day ahia omutiama abubu ya unes no. Then end of day no minim baby asa bola na nkasa kra no omudi ekogu senia na ora Benjamin Nsia eka no. It is very unfortunate say yaye bibisa na fe no yete hone ye hwene sa. And clearly if sa bobo yanketenkiti first off we share ejuma no kra mo ye no kra na there's nothing called protection when it comes to them. Raw, they don't have any protective logistics. They are not protected. They are even exposed to all the things that are really happening. Here can be Obiakoto, Sesiano, Obi to be from catcher say, oh, senior, Untabobo Yama, Mename fan Fabola, no assistant Dria Eguhun, none of the capital city. That is a failure. None in capital city, Nensa raw on share gloves. On share nose mask. Atarena sheno no crano tells you send pano crano on ye sebi sanitation here ne hu raw sa na on the nam kwemu lord kwemu it is not covered now we the friend is saying I'm sure it's the Wager Road, right? We share bola share abobo ya bola nkwa we Newtown pony after malata share abobo ya nkwa esi ho no ma bola and you ask yourself whether the MMDCs and I say DCs and I say ma abobo ya we I say enye adwuma we ya na ask yourself that one question. Say 10% na omampanyi be kan ye gidigidi nyina no you don't even have the logistics to do sanitation monka musisi ho and amojama individuals wemo ye nim de omode ye. And it's very interesting in this nation. You terminate somebody who is working Obia oye juma na obetua ne ka no what terminate appointment no one ni nya juma biom wo so a uni solution kosi koda wa uni solution wo so ba ya wo si metwam me ne wo nya juma biom esan say ye keka entem ga ye keka nti woni sum lion metwam wo so a uni solution and sanitation emne yen mode on need diagro. I keep saying this thing ye tua 10 pesos e wo fu wo so montimi anche ahimpa munya ye montimi antoto sa equipment na logistics nya montimi antoto bi enti sa 10 pesos ni ye na ye tua ni nyina no e wan fa asesi ano individuals Friday na Derek Ginasia Derek Befi Ginasia ne baku edi nkomo. I wish he was here to come and tell me exactly what the guy said. Na odi nkomo fa eye baller we hu abobo ya no Oni association. There's nothing, no control. Sesi ano mu keke. Sesi ameti hey, meti akoto abobo ya 2. So ra kwam like say, ama mi sika ma mi loan. Na mi koto abobo ya 2. Meti na business. Me ya baller business because been sure bi ase. Say the boy no or the kwakogu insume so the kwakuku hefa we don't know and yegum sa she and sum kwa hono. This is the failure we are going through when it comes to sanitation. Where is Zoom Lion in the matter of this? Time no more, these things would have reduced drastically. Say so money and the pray Lord of Kwan main road no money and the pray so do be na bola won na a friend is saying rubber a G then nam highway no so go and check N1 obi to Mrs. Sabola fi East Legon no nam shiashi no be twem akọ wager no nam N1 no so na bola na hugu sa why and yet since you talk na say a you see he can say be I see can say me once upon a time that we are not dealing with the cause. It is the symptoms we are dealing with. Cause in Akasan, we are not even dealing with it. I just need 2 minutes with Derek Befi here. He had an interview with your friend say is ready, right? Audio no won bibia wo mumientie Derek Befi ene baako o ya bobo ya no edi nkomo. Muntie do kan.
Yeah, number 2 first yeah the call Kolebu ta company wo no say ade omo atumu omo bie so many years in what far the call Malan Junction wow ebi su di call weja obi su di call na tell me oblogo yeah isi ade media 74 ade me call Malan Junction
ya na mo se mo ana mo sa de egu eye kwan ho ne ade no ko
de onu de enya anokware age nti be fa bola wa ne e go ko gu kwan ho de onu de tenti ne da
e na mo pesa ba no go nye
ye pese aban no enhwe company no na so be bia ma wa na obe pe di pro na obe ye da movement di wo ma age Ghana de ye wutie de yo untumi fa it's a one man. What do you fan cost a one man? But I go fan for with the Hana Catwa. They also one woman. They got an hour. They need to be a pound for ball like man with him. They're not crack. They try about any mini pap.
Che, what did I brand in the car? You know, Umunya baby in Fengu. Or say first need to go Kolebu. Says your matum. Kolebu, they are not can Zoom Lion for the O. Yatum. Aje kotoku di okan ho asemi Zoom Lion meboa ekwan no kwa so nye enti onko sesi o se odene na waja kwan no so o baabi no waja ku baabi no okọ ekroba ni atimu pe
Kessben 92.9 bebiache
we enyama na mekan yo nipa na osisa bola no what did okan ye no o man pani. That is the root cause. That is the root cause. If you are not identifying it clearly, if your local ministry and MMDCs are not telling you the truth, we, Kessben Maakye, me and Metihei, yechiro the root cause of the whole thing. Clearly, or can't say Ghana men, you know, say, ye ni baby edigu, ye ni baby edigu, kolebu diano ya tum. Ajem kotoku dia no otumi nkọ kwan kra so nye odene nam Wager Street no so saa adesa no wan hu bebe fa no wache egu baabi no watu abobo ya no de kọ. I won't say this is madness, but bedin komo 15 minutes past the hour of 9 mamene eye kingdom endi enkomo Mene Kingdom Herbal and Afis Kingdom Hospital. Ending komo na fi yemra na yemhe de ekọ ene de ebe nyina. Omatena si de nkomo na NSSA de hospital papa and afi so edro papa de opebia eye Kingdom Herbal Center and afi so ye Kingdom Great Kingdom Medical Center. Honom NSSA woko na yekudi nkomo. Bema bia boko de.
Nyame adum osinia.
Nice. Weekend ni ko ye
onyame adum ko ye da ho boko
ye de radiase pa ye ni nkomo na ye nse ye ho den na de aye de
agensem
ohun sa
you know this baller thing that Kojo can memory this there but this baller thing now okay if you touch now comment Richard Akasantu will get you the vivid information about this baller
sure
maybe I met wo odum ahodum asalaja hol
okay
Kojo obi asala kwata sa waterlog area nsu afa ho nyina nti waka che bola fo nso mfa bola no nye den
emegu ho
nti odi gu ho ne wasi sa nsu ne kwan nti wakase no bia be 5,000 cedis ana 10,000 cedis from any part ho ana omo de bola na ebegu ho sa na asi nsu ne kwan nti at the end of the day nsu ne to na ho flade a na asate kokoko nkrofo fie which is a center of a community yan kan wase bebre. It's so sad. I mean, it's so sad. And I pay Ghana for. I'm a Ghana for you now. In fact, ya dene de aba. Osan say bola ne baby mfengu. Enti seke akra de gu baby akeke. Enti se nsu to sana se finish at say ba. Air pollution na say kata ni ti ya de ni de keka ka onyina na say bonya bia na sa. But e ba no san so enti mi ka say on pay dru papa no. To dru papa. We de ya de ni ebenya bi. Nti to papa betimi asolve o problem no e de amount ma me mesrew pa we go to the kind say eye kingdom the great kingdom medical hospital say fitin ne e ko nyina ya bie kwan na the culture that say ye penipa 100 abrofo ene doctor for mapa ene adofo bi ene great kingdom medical hospital akabum ya me doctor Mofa akabum say one penny per 100 I per se ye free eye surgery and for more and to be an ya or lens or be an any free crampo and as be our eye problem biano fitting near cobra so your honomo now yenya all the examination in and diagnose when in and the cause of the problem in for mount see we are as if I say when I say any operation and I say the surgery near buku nti ebuku wa on the 3rd of July yes operation no amwani no free yanyiska on the 3rd of July yes free health screening no any free eye surgery no ye dey mouth for free yes say entem ye person that babeduru on the 3rd of July beduru na obeba ho no so that day na baba ye labs ne examinations na that dey no ene ya say fa obano fa wukunu fa wunia wani ya wo ya se frampo ana wani ya wo ya wo eye problem bra na yenye size examination man ye mukiu na that day no na yenye sa free surgery no enfama yenye ska bia pa cho company bi abrafo bi afa sa de ni nyina last day ye say 2.5 na yenso so yenso yen 2.5 but we de won 2 wo de ansa wo de obeba hokeke na ya sa we na ma wo da ho ya examination nyina na wani ni ya ma wo wi a na asoro ya ko fie Great Kingdom Medical Hospital aneba ama wo bako je wie no so yes obi okita health insurance bia ya opese oba no ba je da aresa ho no me ba cho ma me ne papa ya je health insurance wo ho private hospital there but je health insurance ho ya je glyco insurance ya je nyakofo de ba national health insurance ya jibi ya je premium insurance so ya jibi ho nti sa wo timi so guta sa insurance yi bia no a wo kwanya so baba je wa yaresa Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ho ebi o so the whole eastern region nyina no yene hospital private hospital a yaji health insurance the whole of eastern region appointment yene hospital a yaji sa private insurance na ho nti so papa emame number na good tv no so no betumi afre ebi abaso tinkomo no nyina ye mentumi nka nyina wa nti paso tibi ya wo free a na nya mre na ya hwechem kama pa e de amount nti ye July de no wie so a on the 3rd of August so essentially the same thing say yes surgery man for free and so yangiska nti uba sisi ya na book you first come first serve nti fa homba dam ye na hwebo de inform ebi also any insurance company bia multiple kan na no pay ya mu adwumaku a mo wo apomode enchi esi ba no mo sa insurance no e patcho so de fabra fa document nyina bra mo metena se na yenye sa hye no na accept on so nka pese obi kita sa insurance ni bia obi pia od me yatime nyamre ne ono so ya hwede ama wo sa insurance na ekuta no nte no pay na se ya tede every Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. Apart from that, anything related to a hospital I was oba na ye ji wa yare sa ne de ni nyina ye bi wo ho ya ji awo wo ho ye VIP ye VVIP ne ye VVIP and so on to ba betima to them near show. Apart from that, general OPD is what a yarefo beer eje yare phobia entiro enye se ajiwe and yenji there be yare nkwa na abo nkwa dia fabra the Great Kingdom Medical Hospital na yenji wo papa ye we Kropon Eastern Regional Kropon ayi enti ba udo faka na so kwa so besi wo Great Kingdom Medical Hospital na so hospital fefe na yesi wo ye Kropon no wo besi wo hono mo na wa baji wo yare sa pacho ma mutie radio no emfa telephone number na mo phrase ya 0245 504 158 0205 504 158 and I said 0593 722619 o phrases here and be BFA hospital no nyina no e be nya abrene no wadi nkomo e ho hono mo because you stand say the way so peace way e Kingdom Herbal bitters ana moti enkan Kingdom Garlic Bitters. Kingdom Garlic Bitters. Yeah, bitters are. Me pacho so to tell say malaria be na achu say arthritis anyhow, say stroke, say diabetes. In fact, what is say oni padua nemu emu odwo. What is say bibi ekos oni padua nemu in fact, one munro bia ba yesto ase ntimi ntu a. Me pacho no pe bobo bi. Mentwa menyare ansa anu anom. Wo symptoms bi say in fact, wo insurance susu yi a num eye Kingdom Garlic Bitters no anase ne capsules no but ultimate num way after 1 month ultimate num way but oh no ma menum way mum enum way mum na nyina ya de ba kopena ana esa ye wiesu adabo ba num eye Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules enu ye memedro Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules wo mo a omo wo pass koko omo a mo wo prostrate omo a mutimi perform ye e wo mpem memedro papa ye de badwa so a e dia mo bibia me ba cho wenya nia wo no mo a wo se 3 minutes na na akokogina ba no so da bi we wo no ma ye edwuma o ni padua no nyina abo ma ntiri no nyina no akoyie pa enti me kanfo anopai ye Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules na men nyina entobe nim pacho any side effect bia ntade pe wote menka pebina eto nenom number ba freyen 0559 761 144 0559 761 144 and I said 0502 036 200 opa dro no nsem bia no a o first telephone number na ye bebo ne twato no blakojo
tremendous
capsules no ne ma de infections bia titu bia no numbie oba se bi wonte de honya tight oba eye what bad odor oba wo menstrual problem obo won sa wonya sa issues no heat wo ho no low libido wonte de yi no me patcho me kanfo adro e de ma ye infections nyina tu infections nyina ase any side effect so nom eye tremendous capsules and I can find a man nyina ene anopay opadudo na tu ampacho no do ani a kire o kan shi draglin na do na wa obenya bie etu and I say obowra pharmacy bia license chemical shop bia etu aduro bia no benya eye Kingdom nipa ni be de badwa so no obenya bi eho na me kan open kire mu bi ana wanti bia se a me pacho no afro telephone number no bio 0559 761 144 0559 761 144 and I said 0502 036 200 but on the pay a Kingdom and a moti and kay nupa and a hospital papa so at the Bremwa at the Ghana for you bra.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Canon for and check now for a gentleman dental clinic. There is Ziggers take care, but this one says good morning, Ohene. I like the fire you're bringing this morning. If care is not taken, Ghana could face a serious cholera outbreak considering the current flooding situation across parts of the country. What is even more worrying is the negative attitude of some Ghanaians who continue to dispose of rubbish indiscriminately, especially during rainfall. Choked gutters and poor waste management contribute significantly to flooding and create a breeding ground for diseases. As citizens, we must all play a part in keeping our environment clean to prevent avoidable disasters and protect public health. Please, I need your number. Watching you live from Bogos. So I am Nana Mickey Darlington. Mickey, Messenia is here on your page now. Professor Nimeke Biano, one me aka. Now, I mean, can't show us a whooping cocopa, whoop wa cocoa to seme, opa cocopa, ye fresh, a so just a one womb, a quay pandia, flavor soup woman cocoa. a che so tumu say yes omo eye domo didi mati se bibia ye kama pa dia me bacho a yenko eye Rasta One Farms ese men kan cho say enkoko akese pa enkoko asabi omaye ready a ebetumi da ye de se ne de fata nyina omo ne nyina Rasta One Farms ese men kan cho say braho na betobi na faye aduane especially mo running restaurant and afi so caterers mo pese mo penkoko e de mo wedding mo funeral se na afi so no se efie se na me kan na me de nkoko na na me wie no meko Rasta One Farms na makoto nkoko ni bi na otonkoko enti no ye nentam na ko na ko pebi na to na beboa pa ne price no so de oboa it is very unbeatable a price a chese woto a ye butcher kra na won ka say oh Rasta One monte so ma me dabe unya sa de no ho ye bo price na no na wutua esane say price na nkasa no e wo fom sin de aka ni nyina obenya ewo Rasta One Farms and in term na yenkope the quality chicken pa ayi here na dia ye aduane caterers wedding funeral and afiso efie nyina yenko Rasta One ho na yenkope eye enkoko ni bi me no ka say ya wote men kan se me pa cho friend numbers we ofre a sebi one Rasta One ebedi nkomo afa ho the numbers no eye 0246 48 1302 0246 48 1302 and also says 0242 37 2599 0242 37 2599 we Rasta One Farms who numbers na me de atudwa no omo location no ewo manso watreso honom na omo ewo ene tu hioma me pacho ko honom na ko pebi Rasta One Farm or say chicken broilers from farm to your pot she say na when you be also they serve you better. This one is coming from a Rasta One Farms and in term na ko honom na ko pebi so and I make catch us diagnostic herbal industry say almost the tontina 74 draw a crowny a yesronko pa a magic a boye pa I want didn't kwa I don't know copet tontina 74 T74 and I see how man ko pebi top the boye pa you know your high blood pressure your high blood sugar your chronic wounds hepatitis B and C HIV, kidney infections, and I feel so liver infections, a prostate enlargement, bad breath, ulcer, and I feel so menstrual pain. Yanama, what coho, sigh, and called a chronic one, and Casano, Mepacho Petotina 74 Nibi, Nebebo Yepa, asthma, chest pains, and I feel so arthritis, Yanama was swollen faces and feet in Nano, Yanko Pebi, na Yento, Nebebo Yepa, Pharmacy Bia, and I feel so herbal center Bia won sa Ebekebi. Open so we need a diagnostic herbal industry for to do common numbers in 0246 073498 0246 073498 and now to say a 0501 628 931 0501 628 931 now we need diagnostic herbal industry for ND and common. Mama found quite the Green City. Now the Green City no asase e da ho no to say yes. Maybe I don't know come up, maybe I don't know good, a solid, a title and service plot and I mean no come 17. The Green City is where you can buy asase for full plot from 28,000 Ghana cedis equal to 20,000 Ghana cedis. When you baby I just a Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for Jack. A Mascon Estate Ghana Limited. Some can choose sense as an OTA. Me say full plot. If you 28,000, equal 20,000 Ghana cedis, and a half plot if you 14,000 Ghana cedis, equal 10,000 Ghana cedis. Now what to asase ewo baby a Green City wo baby a ye see a the new airport city. And now so say ucha wonsa left her. Now on na meye Saglement City. Baby a ye see affordable house in Edia. Now sase a me tomo if you Mascon Estate Ghana Limited hono a yesunku ye pa. I don't know to half plot 10,000 Ghana cedis. Not a full plot from 28,000 20,000 Ghana cedis. Beje nakoto kopa asase ni bi e wo honom ne Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for ndi enkomo sa so na mo pese mo pe commercial land na pese mo di eye djuma ko soronko no e bi atese warehouse filling station fitting shop shopping mall event centers na visit restaurant and saloon nyina na be pa cho yenko eye Mascon Estate Ghana Limited honom na ye no mo nkodi nkomo na yenko pa asase ni bi o chopoli honom asem na me e ka cho sisi na enche obehu se hono aye kama pa uzi akopa asase honom ma unya 20 bio ebi anana na $1 million ni $2 million because honoma airport city wo hod ne saglame wo ho ne de enche asase no ebe ko nanim yie pa ene tie ne ntebe na ko gibi na ebe bo yie pa omo ewo office no ewo eye Spintex Road Community 18 Junction honom enomo wo anaso so mo ban light filling station no anaso se KFC restaurant ewo Community 18 Junction no wonsa ebe kan mo ewo honom omo na mess no eye 0553 840646 0553 840646 and if you say 0553 838730 and if you say 020 9155437 now we need a Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for ND and Komo 32 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. Gentlemen, Dental Clinic Limited and a Ziga Stick Ebre Yanko near no Munkudin Komanafi ba Ziga Stick will be on.
Yamwa ba e de ba Genuine Dental Clinic. Genuine Dental Clinic e asre ya e sin hodwuma. Komo a yebedi efa tooth replacement ho. Se osia tu na wose yebo foforo e de hye ho ma. Nya hwensunsu anso a se wosi tu no wan hye foforo e betimi e de abrewo. De di kan enipa esen e enipa ni monyam. Ukọ nipa mu na wo kasa de ye hwe e ye wosen. De ebo ama wotimi didi e ye wosen. O kasa de ebo ama words bi o ha wotimi pronounce ye so e ye wosen. Ye didi dwuma dia hodo bebre. Ndi say esen etu a ehu behia say obeba ne ahye foforo enso e ho e de ama wo nso obi wo ha ne se no na ba kusie nim ba kusie kiri enya ade a ehye nkran Genuine de etu ensa afetetu na mo bra ne nya esen foforo emfa nhye ho so emfa ma wo afen so nipa osini wo wanuma eboa ema obon no ekipi in good shape so wo situ na wan replacement a sa side of the bone ebetimi atum amana yi anase ebetimi ebuagum se na ya yeta aka no amana yi maintenance masa ha no ento to na mo bra se esena atu no ye hye foforo e wo ho mfa mo esena wo ba ye wo ma ahodo bebre ye wo esena ba ko a hye wa obetimi yi wa de wa hohoro ho no wasa hye na de ba ko wa bonten se nipa do na agiri se de wo hya obetimi yi no ntimi fa didi enye sa na tie ye ma wa obetimi de didi obetimi de akasa obetimi adwuma dia wodo bia wodidi bia no ye wo ma ahodo mienu ye wo flexible one a ye ta fa ne back plus no e na afa ye wo acrylic e na afa ye wo de hye wa untimi emfa wonsa nka bi ma na se untu bi eno so e fixed prosthesis a eno so tu ana mo ba Genuine Dental Clinic a ye be ye enso de amount ye wo ma ahodo mienu ye wo PFM ana se porcelain fused to metal and our fancy or back on so a FN implant and maintenance fee to an amobra Genuine say we seen a two one their Genuine Dental Clinic ye beboa near restore or smile on back to send the night so her Genuine Dental Clinic a cheap one ye ya fine cry Ghana half fine Genuine Dental Clinic or here Accra Genuine Dental Clinic 2 branches Accra the first one Nungwa right after Nungwa Senior High School do any check and tamantono unsaben kunso pe Genuine Dental Clinic branch any NDC office no anase Italian pub ene dia nimhwe e wonungwa afen so atomic down do me kwabenya run about odo ani che taifa no unsabe nkunso ope Genuine Dental Clinic branch ba kunso ha ye di adwuma die wo ho afen so santimantal mu kumase o he ya Abepo Junction total filling station no achi wo pe odo ani HG no unsani fa so ope ye ne Methodist school ne wa Abepo Junction no ene di animhwe afen so kumase ho he ya Atonsu High School Junction traffic light na se wape Genuine Dental Clinic bank bank so e wo ha ye di adwuma di e wo ho Kofrodua so he Genuine Dental Clinic ye wo Central Police Station no enchem ho ape ye ne Central Market no e di animhwe a ye di adwuma di wo abronsan na wo Central Police Station enchem ho na takra den so o he Genuine Dental Clinic ye branch na pipe no traffic light Tadisco Junction ho a enka ne bebi ana GM bank e wo no sa abronsan ko na mu na Genuine Dental Clinic ye wo ha ye di adwuma di aflawo so Genuine Dental Clinic e wo Ecobank story building na story building na Ecobank e wo ase no esoro pe na wo he Genuine da obehu ye e wo aflawo afeodu ani kochirem e wo techima no so abono mantemu Genuine Dental Clinic e wo Magazine Road Enkom Hotel achiwa pe ni AY Ahmed ene di animhwe e wo techima afenso esire mantemu so ye wo Tamale Genuine Dental Clinic branch e wo Tamale Tishigu yɛde post office no ɛna di adwuhwɛ anaasɛ adjacent the MTN main office na yɛdi adwumadie ɛwɔ hɔnom ti Ghana ha fa na nyinaa de journeyman branches no apeti Ghana ha nyinaa utu anamon ba yɛbɛhwɛ wo ne aboa na ɔsɛwe na ɔkasa nso akɔyi ɛde ama wo sɛ wohwɛ wo TV na se a yɛ numbers ne gu ase no wobɛtumi afrɛ journeyman dental clinic ɛwɔ saa ahomatofo yi so 054-990-6588 ofra doctor ebeje wo so say inquiries no make ebeje wo so ne aboa wo na wo so sere no kasa so akoye di ama wo gentlemen.
All right, 36 minutes into 9 a.m. Ziga Hatinas, Yemfa Ziga Steak, and Rona Fe Yentua, the Akano Ziga, Mache, Biabo there.
Yeah, Biabo.
Nice.
That's right.
A radia don't crack Gusua.
Yes. Bibia, the Danaquem. Hey, World Cup is so surprises.
I'm happy for Morocco. I mean, I watched that match and
yes,
the way they play. If San Omebo born there, Sa never conned there.
I'll be a contender. So bet me
I tell you. My name says Brazil. Ne more balls are born there.
But wow. It's the Brazil qualities in our form. The credit back up.
That's true.
Our qualities no form, and the qualities that they have are we are well known. Or we are tied legs.
Okay.
Tied legs.
Okay.
Nine up bread. You and young one will be. You get me. So that is that. And the man at the end you who the man or more. So yeah, sure. But subsequent ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Yes, around a commentary near the yes.
All
right. Yes, first of all, my main case was answering about the main issue. You see, this sanitation issue.
Yes.
Yaka was say yes a flood. Oman penny Kufuado aka and Oman penny Bahama swaka. And I like the way Obama penny dada the tape. Now the link press the Bahama and then semi-DC Omuni na kada attitude. Citizen attitude and then the credit. Ubi obeka say yeah attitude and I'm a flat and the sanitation million ball million and yeah the credit a buying attitude to you a buying attitude and I'm your baby do baby and yes citizen look so Egypt where civilization started from Oko United Kingdom I say obukuta high profile civilization udi nipo ye kurasi ni said edoko 6 months oba wo hwe the bibia tibisisa they make a right say even there are some people on my attitude in eti esi agitumi say on my bia ye nwiri bia no attitude nipa attitude ka nipa baby abetintesu ato enye sa no bi betintesu di ato attitude. You get me? Professor be him or baby. Ba wonya sade no. Ba your professor. Your attitude. E kadi pa. So how do we stop that attitude? A buying attitude. And the bet me a stop sade. If a buying me attitude, good attitude, it means stop flat this sanitation ball. Look. Oko baby to say Singapore. They say you can't carry chewing gum to Singapore. What mean ton chewing gum or Singapore? What mean fat chewing gum and qua Singapore? They make a say. A yambra or mashe, a dietin and no qua Singapore. Be bien watching gum bien a dietra. Not because citizens and I buy the idea, but I buy na make sure say yes. You wouldn't do it. They have made sure some rather actually be enforce it. As simple like ABCD. Because what we say new attitude. And yet they will be very chewing gum. Apart from say what they therapy, doctor prescribe the amount. I prescribe the amount. There's no way that you can chew a chewing gum in Singapore. Check out there. ɛyɛ aban na make sure say wo bi anwe ɛna mmra ne yɛ adwuma Nigeria for nkoane constitution ɔmo nkoane wɔ constitution there was spiritual aspect of the constitution say nobody can practice witchcraft in Nigeria. It is working in Nigeria. You do, they will arrest you upon everything. As for that one, they don't joke with it. They can't practice witchcraft in Nigeria. It is their constitution. And yet they and a noise pollution law and was Switzerland that you cannot wash your car on Sundays. Other than go for this edition. I did that cost a year, Switzerland. You see, you can't flush toilets, even your home, after 10 p.m. You think that Singapore people, we don't have people who could have bad attitude. I was ever Singapore and Switzerland. You think we don't have it? We have it. But Embraye Duma, the law enforcement agencies know, and no matter how man you are, how more enforce guardian. They make correct say, "Emba utimu krasa koye." Attitude, a bad attitude, need the attitude. Listen, hey, Madam Cecilia Abdadapa, 4 good years you are recording cholera. Upa check records. 4 good years, my many sanitation minister, you are recording cholera. 1 and you are recording the colebune negative. Mene kwa betra crack. The day you visited Mameno, Shassi documents edited was a fact. Yes, sanitation levy, yes, Jiska. And no solve that problem. Tama, ni nya cholera no. I tell you, Tama ni nya cholera no. Na flood the koso. Mewa. Mama na mi nya cholera, but na flood the koso. Edi na flood the koso. Aya abaya attitude. We have failed to crack the whip. We have failed to enforce the political will. That is the problem. Listen, and no be a kwasi dance wadona. Ahoy ya waterway. Nipa no see dan si wono. Ya babu dina good. That's it. Political will. Nipa no man with that position. Ye friend say, or granting a permit man you could see the honor side to the panel. Say the panel whatever. If you don't start chasing them, Mrs. Sa problem yet me solve that obion wo betimi aka say ye betimi aso abra ye njeli obi edientina ena okwa kwesi dan ana say ukwesi church say ukwesi market ukwesi bibia wa wodan de kwaje permit one baby asase no no you be call Ghana National Fire Service no ba be check say baby a wisi ade no say ejato e betimi aba ho no ma clear ni ama certificate we have a call Environmental Protection Agency for no more swab your near my certificate. Obekwaha, Obeko offices best 7 near my certificate. Beboa. You are de cote permit say obi a claim me.
Kessben 92.9.
No more clear one. Before Environmental Protection Agency. Before Jama say kosi dawa no. When you did demarcation and the green cover and the water cover of this city. When you baby a map on the denim. When you say how your waterway, why prove the amount who could see 5 years and so far. Nipanyamana fan word. If you start chasing and jailing them,
okay.
You get me?
Okay.
The most annoying part, the Biana Meshe Sadi we see. You fair say Public Accounts Committee. Adia yam a tiny cranny, Adia am a tiny say will be a discount you with discount on office on. Then your base 6 6 years quite a sweater 3 years 4 years do no na ba office one what better now for no woman there answer questions Public Accounts Committee. What kind of nonsense is that? Nipa no on the time now you discount. Can't we look for the person if the person is not dead? Can't we look for the person to come and answer, appear before the vetting the Public Accounts Committee to answer questions? You heard us at the other board on your account so that they will take them to the appropriate contest for them to say obe face law. So a attitude of the government and any panel.
All right.
Jamaican what I say, yet you ball a gua, ya chini pa jelina, the pejai, no big one make to say jai.
All right.
attitude of the government.
Okay. But I say, I'm for birthday into Arsenal Fino. Happy birthday to Priscilla Ban, a level 100 student of UCC and a member of ICGC Covenant Temple. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Priscilla Ban, a level 100 student of UCC and a member of ICGC Covenant Temple. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Nana Chenye the second. If I got the name right, Nana. Queen mother of Seshi Asawinso. This one is from Fantastic Wilberforce. Happy birthday to you, Nana. Queen mother, happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Stephanie. Happy birthday to you, Stephanie. And then a happy birthday to Joseph. Happy birthday to you, Joseph. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Efia. Efia also, happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Philip. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Lordina Queen Mensa Bonso. This one is from your mom. Happy birthday to you, Lordina. And then a happy birthday to Madam Audrey Asamoah of Kaneshi Presby. Happy birthday to you, Madam Audrey. And then a happy birthday to Alex Kojo in team of St. Matthew Catholic Church. Fijase. Happy birthday to you, Alex. And then a happy birthday to William. Happy birthday to you, William. Willie, happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Mary Boatima of Aguna Wasa. Happy birthday to you, Mary Boatima. It is 9:48 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM and I feel Kessben TV. So, and it's a fresh morning. Handing over to your midfield action with the man, CEO of Sports. Jolaka will be in the seat from now to 2 p.m. Reverend Afo, the happy birthday man. Reverend Afo, happy birthday to you. And also better than say, with a Radia Casa, and today being Monday, 4 to 6 p.m. Mr. Fox will be in the seat with Kessben Drive. And then 6 news, 1 hour. And then the traffic minister, Captain Bill, will be in the seat with Kessben Traffic Jam. Captain Bill. Kofi Asumje, Moneya Natambo Lion, the best DJ, the stop one DJ. Heavily produced by Richard Appias upon Fifi Addison. Technical on duty, Kwekwana say Abdullah, Amos Lai, Dunny. Medamunina say we are back again tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful morning, blessed day. I don't do what I wouldn't do. Bye bye.
Baby girl, cool for me. No cry, no swimming pool for me. Me ready to be a man.